Welcome to the Sleepy C and Big D Show.
Hello, welcome to the newest episode of the Sleepy C and Big D Show. With us today, actually, we're by ourselves today.
Yeah, that was weird because we're so used to having people. I think you just rolled right into that.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we are expecting at least just Rosa to
Fact checker Rosa should be in the house.
Yeah, we're just, she's running a bit behind today, hustle and bustle, so...
Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Yep.
Gotta keep it going.
That's true, actually. I was looking at shoes today.
Mm-hmm.
For me and Mama.
We talked about that.
Did we?
About your slicks that you wear in there.
Yes, no, to get my boots back to work, I need just shoelaces, and that's the real embarrassment. Is that I just
we could have duct taped them by now.
I just don't want to go to the store to get shoelaces. I know, and what's even worse is I do have like a couple of things other than that I need to get. But I'm just avoiding it at all possibilities. Yeah, I just don't want to fucking go into it. Like, I've been doing a lot of, let me take this back. It's not like I have just been soloing these missions, but there's been a lot of return trips to the store, which I understand in most places that's typical. Like, most people go to the market daily as opposed to shopping for 2 weeks.
I don't know how anyone can do that. It drives me nuts.
Exactly, and that's what... I don't want to fucking be there every day. I don't want to get to know the guy. Oh, my God. Okay, anyways, we'll get there. So, I'm just like between...
Well, we know the two that you already know at that store.
They were both there. I went yesterday.
One's a Pokemon expert, and the other one is the age...
He was wearing his fucking cut-off fingerless gloves.
Nice.
I mean, it's not cold in there.
Hey, maybe he works the freezer section. You don't know.
Maybe, but not outside. That's for sure. He wasn't outside. I'm just saying. Okay. Maybe he needs it for finger dexterity for the keys on the... There you go. When he's typing and punching in the codes for the fucking veggies and stuff, Stuff that doesn't come with a tag.
The coupon codes?
Yeah. And then my other option was the bitch that was just like... Someone's about to be 30, like...
Well, you're closer.
Yeah, thanks. Got it. I appreciate it. But ultimately, this was a real coin toss, okay? Like, I didn't know... these are the only two options. Because from, like, the hours of, like, 4:30 to, like, 8:30, there's only ever 2 fucking cashiers at the Lucky's. So, there's, like, 17 people in each line. And, oh, my God... So
much for threes at
So
crowd.
here I am. Yeah. So here I am, and that's typically usually they'll be like, once you get past the third person, another thing should open up. But whatever. So I'm just like, all right, who do I go to? I was trying to make this an in and out trip. Also, this was a spur of the moment. Like, well, Rosa said there's food. There's some. We had a pound of beef that she had left out. And she's just like, that'll be perfect. It should be, thawing by the time you get home. Maybe put in some water, blah, blah, blah. She's like, so I don't know if you want to do something with that or if you had any ideas or what you want to do. But we were both working a little bit late and she worked even later. So
you're not the cook of the family.
I am typically not. And everything rested in my hands. Mm-mm. Yeah. And by everything, obviously, I just mean dinner. But, that's a big deal. Yeah. It's not that I suppose, I'm not going to lie, for a split second on my way to the store, I was like, fuck, I could just go get Chinese food. And she would be so happy with that. Like, that's it. I'm fucking done, right? I was just like, and that's perfect. And the spot that we really like, I got to tell you, I'll give you the actual location of it later, but it's nearby. It's like right around the corner from our house. And it is fucking bomb.com and on the cheapsies.
On the cheapsies?
Yeah. Yeah. Say what?
That's awesome.
You're supposed to say what?
Oh, what?
But it's too late for that.
All distracted by fact checker Rosa.
Yeah, sorry.
Has made it in.
My wife has made it. She's here at the show. There she was. Now let's go. Also, I have a thamal for you right here. I saved it for you. It was very difficult because I had the other one only like 15 to 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Roughly. And it was phenomenal. So,
But right now, to get you up to speed, we're talking about her
Last
cooking
night.
experience.
Delicious.
Well, the scenario that led up to it, we're not even at the meal
We're
yet.
not even there yet.
We're not even there yet.
That she's not the typical cook of the family, and that it was very close that she just went and bought food and not instead of making food.
But I was like, realistically, she already fucking set out the beef, and then like because I had come home, I came home first, and assessed the situation. I was like, well, what am I gonna make? I don't fucking know. She had mentioned sloppy joes. I was not like. I didn't want to mess anything up. Even the meal that I ended up preparing, I was just like, all right.
Don't know why they
I don't know
call
what the
this
fuck.
hamburger helper does just fine by itself.
Hamburger helper is fantastic, and that's funny because I actually was just like, basically it's like a not hamburger helper that I fucking made. Essentially, that's what I made. And it was good. I think it was good. I think it could have used some jalapenos and such. But anyways, we're all over the place because it's me talking. So I almost just got Chinese food instead because I knew she would have been fine with it. See, look at that.
Yeah,
look at that. And
yeah.
so she's like, well.
Not to mention it. You should
We could have thrown that pound of beef away. Who gives a shit?
We got some dogs and cats that would have ate the thing.
Oh my god! And we gave them the grease. It was great. Anyways, just ironically,
I'm sure that's not good for them, but
not like I just poured it down their throats hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you know.
I thought you were Game of Throning
Like,
them. Just get off my wall.
Oh my god.
That'll teach you to poop on the floor.
That'll teach Zelda to bark and fucking jump at the sliding door.
Right?
Everyone that knows me and knows Zelda knows that that's what she does.
She's a happy girl.
And she gets wild and crazy. So, you guys could imagine. But no, I could never do that. I simply raise up my slipper. And she goes, oh. I mean,
beat time.
Let me get out of here.
Got it.
She took off the slipper. Anyways. So
you made some sort of contraption.
Essentially it was like hamburger helper, but it was not out of the box, so I felt a little bit cooler. But
so like a meatloaf thingy, or just
no, it was like a pasta. It was a pasta with fucking beef.
So you made noodles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And additionally, bacon.
Bacon.
We had some bacon. The recipe called for 6 slices, and they.
A recipe.
Yeah.
You actually looked at a recipe.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dude, it was legit.
What is this thing called?
Burger cheeseburger meal, cheeseburger cheese or something. I don't know what the fuck. Where's my phone?
Didn't know there was going to be a test today, huh? Fact checker Rosa, please.
I typed in like easy things to make with beef.
Nice.
And it was among an assorted amount of things that you could have made, and it was like all these meals under 30 minutes or whatever. And I was just like, oh, okay, like that should be cool. But then I opened one and I was like, this seems like a lot of work.
Right?
I said, no, I'm all 30 minutes. For me, challenged, it's going to be like an hour, and that's just too much.
Side note,
like
bravo.
Did you see that?
Yeah, so before the show, we were discussing the pens, and that she mentioned that, well, I only have this for a few minutes because I have a backup pen, because I know as soon as Rosa gets here, she's going to take this one. And
she liked it a lot immediately.
I will give you the applause for that one. You do know your wife.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Even when I first got the pen, I was like, "Oh, Rosa's gonna love this pen." It's not like our
like any other
pen flow there, but it is super nice. Something about it's the weight of the pen or something, and
smooth,
the texture,
the feeling.
right?
The feeling. It's we discussed. It's a mate.
A matte black.
A matte black.
What's a mate?
I said mate. I think.
Mate.
I don't know. I'm not sure. We could always go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, it's usually on sale at Target.
Yes.
Where they also sell shoelaces.
And Waze. Oh, yes.
And
we could probably go to Target, and that would be an easier job than going to Walmart. Walmart's just so exhausting. Just the parking lot
I know
alone.
you mentioned how you want to kill people at Walmart.
Yeah, it's risky. And it's not even for the deals, you know. This isn't like Black Friday shopping. Mm-hmm. This is just pure rage.
And Amazon has everything now.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too. And it'll be there quicker than you can get in and out of a fucking Walmart anyways.
Yeah. But yet you still don't have shoelaces.
Well, I also get nervous about things like that, Dave. Like, I don't like to buy shoes or clothes, including shoelaces, online because I can't tell. Like, what if I order the wrong size? And guess what? I'm not going to send that shit back because I'm a fucking lazy. So I won't send it back. And then that's $3 on shoelaces that we're not going to use now.
God.
That I guess I could eventually turn into a cat toy for the cats to play with.
That or some kind of bacon strainer or something.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps.
Pot holder.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I could crochet the
next time you cook in 6 months.
shoelaces.
You can use it for something. Pot holder.
I could.
Yeah.
That was necessary too. I had to strain the grease from the bacon.
Did you use your
pan.
pantyhose?
No.
I heard that's a backup
Didn't
pasta
you say
strainer.
that we had to get a bunch of pantyhose because there's like 20 different things you could do with them? Like you could save food, like fruits, and fucking put them back in the fridge that way.
You can rob a bank.
You can rob a bank. That's true. That's number one.
You
though.
can strain
I just
food
assumed
out
everybody
of it.
knew that one.
Yeah, you can strain food out of it.
You can pan for gold.
Yeah, because you're straining water out of it.
You're straining water, yeah.
You're gold out of it, actually.
Ultimately. It's multifunctional.
So I saw the new Quentin Tarantino movie.
Hand puppets? Sorry, just one last thing on the pantyhose options, things you could do.
Pantyhose? Because those are see-through.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's your hand color, so it's like...
Yeah, I guess you can say so.
I would push for it. Just Sharpie in some eyes. That's really all you need.
The damn things rip all the time, though. Or
That's
not
true.
A snag, right?
Yeah. And they run. That's the term
That's
I think
it.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I don't wear them ever.
I hear
but
clear nail polish stops that.
I've also heard that trick.
Yeah.
That was in like the same thing, I think, grouping, like right after you got finished reading the pantyhose things that you could do and all the utilizations.
And there was things
then
that
the next
fixed
thing,
pantyhose.
Yes. Then the next option was like life hacks, 17 life hacks that you've been dying to know or some bullshit. And I'm always dying to know.
I think you put lettuce
So
in
I
it and
fucking-
swing it around, and that's how you can dry out lettuce too.
Wow. I thought you were saying like we should use it as like a fucking
That too.
mace,
we can
basically.
use that. Yeah, we can do that too.
I mean, have you ever thrown a head of lettuce? This shit is fucking... It's got weight behind it.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyhow, I went and saw that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Terrible.
No way.
Terrible.
Really?
People were getting up and leaving.
Get out.
This is the only time I ever... Jenna decided she wanted to go see a movie and pick that one.
Theater.
So she was sitting there, and I was sitting there. I purposely fell asleep because I didn't want to watch it anymore. Like I said, people were getting up and leaving. She stayed through the thing.
Well, you guys have spent money on it now.
Well, she didn't want me to yell at her for picking that movie. So she was hoping it would get better. So at the end, she told me how bad it was.
So you guys just
so
dragged
I was
through.
like, you could have just told me we got the hell out of here and got our money back and go watch something else. But yeah, completely terrible. Nothing you would expect, and
We all make mistakes.
I wouldn't even watch it for free, to tell you the truth. That's how bad it is.
That's like the time... I mean, I would watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I didn't one time because I think we spoke about it already on a previous podcast, but Rosa took me day drinking.
Yeah.
Told me very strictly to not get too drunk, and I did. And then we thought, no, let's go see a movie.
But have you ever seen anything so bad that you're like, fuck this, let's just go?
I don't think so.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
And
but
we
you know
agree.
what?
Like I said, when other people started leaving,
I used to go to the movies like high, so it's just like everything was pretty interesting, like interesting enough.
Even this movie wouldn't have been
like what movie? There's movies that people like fucking hate. Land of the Lost. Nobody. I feel like it's completely undersold.
You and I are the only ones that understand that movie.
Thank you.
We have a deeper thing.
These are my Florsheim zipper boots.
Right. Well, I can't stand Anchorman, but you love it.
That's true too.
You know, and it's just not the thing. But this one, I think we all would guarantee none of one would like it.
Well, because it's a Tarantino movie, I will download it on Kodi.
That's even I wouldn't waste the energy for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I have solar.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's how bad it is. And that's the reason we went.
I feel really bad that you guys didn't go see a different movie then.
Yeah. And it was a late one. Didn't start till like 9:30, 10. So
Ew,
we didn't
so
get
you're
out.
already...
And it's a Quentin movie, so it's 3 hours long.
Yeah, 16. You mean really?
Yeah.
All the deleted scenes. Oh, here's the director's cut.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
I'm sorry, that's rough.
But hey, at least you cooked. So
yeah,
that's
no,
a
I'm
positive.
sorry.
So let's go back to you.
So it was like that was what I was supposed to be doing this whole time. That that you were detailing.
The cheeseburger pasta meal.
Yeah, the thing is that I don't have. It's not like I kept it. Oh look, but it comes right up because this is the world we live in now.
Yeah, it listens to us.
All right, so I saw the burrito skillet. I wanted to do that. Bacon cheeseburger pasta is what it's called.
Sounds fabulous.
It was pretty good. Maybe because she always makes delicious things, and like in comparison, this was shit. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I was unimpressed, and she was just like, no, it's hella good. So part of me, I'm like, she's probably filling my head, huh?
Was it hella good?
It was hella good.
She said it's hella good. I don't know. We'll see. Today should be better.
Had
even.
PETA made it, would it still be hella good?
It probably would have been better with the love.
That's my point.
It would have been like a wholesome motherly meal presented. I felt bad. I was like, I don't even have fucking anything on the side. We're just having this. We're just having this cheesy mac and cheese.
No salad.
Bacon. No salad. No fucking side veggie.
Candles.
Nothing. At the
Corn.
table, I didn't even wipe down the table.
Wow.
I mean, we didn't fucking eat off the table.
The laundry
we had
was
plates.
still there, so yeah.
We had plates.
They were paper, but at least they had the
That would have been smarter.
They had flowers on them.
That would have been smarter for as far as, like the dishes afterwards and
That's
stuff to
true.
do that. I forgot.
Right. That's why we buy paper plates.
I love them.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
nothing
they're
wrong
great.
with them.
I mean, people want to complain. I know it's like something that can
Landfill,
be,
blah, blah, blah.
but it's like you can reuse
They're
them.
probably biodegradable now. Everything is.
And that's paper. Well, that's the thing is I'm not talking. I don't get plastic ones. I like paper plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all right.
It
Right?
doesn't matter. If
I don't know.
anything,
Somebody's gonna
we'll
fucking
just-
hate on it. It's cool.
We'll just do a bonfire, burn it all.
Yeah. There we go. Just pollute the air.
Right.
Yeah. That's
So
perfect.
what else you got
I
on
think
your
they'll like that better.
on your notes of
So anywho, I'm sorry. I'm still I'm excited about the pen situation there. So anyways, I cooked dinner
that was so
last
5
night.
minutes ago.
Yes, I know. But it came back to me
Yeah,
when
see,
I
she
picked it
did
up.
give it back to you though.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So anyways,
So the other reason she was excited because it's quiet. There's no clicking to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we let her stay with it.
yeah,
I appreciated that too.
Right?
that's nice, right? Smooth
I was
operator.
expecting it to click when it turned.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because usually that'll happen too. Something that makes me think though that maybe it might go back into place when you don't want it to, like if it's just in your purse freely.
You want to see my cool pen that I took today?
Ooh, Rosa got a cool pen.
We have a cool
she
pen
said that
alert.
she took today.
Cool pen alert.
In case you don't know, that means pen thievery.
Right.
That's
Oh, you could at least take the chain off of it.
This one does click.
look at that. That's like an additional side piece. This is like a shotgun pump.
It took me like 10 minutes during an appointment
Because
To figure out how to use it.
I was turning it. I was taking it apart. This lady's talking to me, and I'm staring straight at her face, just fucking.
So
with this
give
pen.
us a rundown. Obviously, we
This is
don't have
nice.
video, so we're looking at a blue pen with a
It's got the
like a side axis.
American Eagle on there. It says First American.
Yeah, we don't care
home
about. We're
warranty.
not doing commercials.
Oh.
Let's hear about this pen. How do you use it? What's
Well,
the
this is
trick
sleek.
to
This
it?
is nice. It looks like, in addition to it being a fully functioning pen, it also has the
The stylus.
stylus option at the
Okay.
end. Well, not option. It is
The
there.
multitask.
Yeah.
Okay, and
But
then
look at this. It's like a
so the what would be the pen or pocket clip?
yes.
Is the portion
Is
that
the trigger.
is the trigger. Okay. And what kind of action? Is it a smooth action or is it a little bit
Yeah,
rough
that's
there?
nice.
Yeah, you got good kickback.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Is that?
How's our ink flow? Is it
I don't know.
smooth?
I keep wanting to hit the end of it like a regular click pen. It's very.
Let's take it for a test drive, shall we?
misleading.
Are we at 0.2 millimeters or micro whatever they use to measure ink flow ball metrics?
It's nice, but
It ain't no matte.
It's-
I can hear some roughness.
yeah, you hear it?
Yeah.
You're picking that up, the graininess.
Yeah, a little bit of graininess.
It's nice. It even has what looks like braille here at the bottom. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be for finger grip because there is no grip there.
I would
but
think that, or maybe it does say American something in Braille.
I don't know. They're
I just
all
don't
the
know
same
many
symbol.
blind people that write. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's someone around.
I
So,
wish we had video just for that fucking facial expression you gave me. But for the record, I know this can't be that only because unless it's all the letter A or whatever. Because Rosa and I, when we took the boys to the park like 2 weeks ago, they have this Braille puzzle on the fucking side of the playground structure. I'm not sure.
Are you sure it's a puzzle?
Yes.
It's not like the rules.
It's like it was like, figure out, solve what the sentence says or whatever. Or there were riddles.
Which one of these is not like the other?
What was the first one? It was like, what has 3 legs, 3 feet, but no head? That's what it was. It was 3 feet, but no head. Rosa's first guess was a tripod. But the answer was written out in Braille. What was the answer? Fuck.
Yardstick.
A yardstick.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. But the damn thing, so it gives you all these puzzles, right? And you're supposed to figure it out like you fucking know Braille. I was like, how am I supposed to know? Like,
so how did you figure it out?
Turns out, if you fucking get on the play structure, which is the small section, so it's like for 2-year-olds and such.
Oh, it has the answers?
It's the answer. Well, no, the on the backside is the alphabet in Braille and numbers, I think.
Oh, so
which
you figured
was
it out.
really cool. But yes, it was very difficult to go back and forth, back. Luckily we had a tag team, so. But it was difficult because Rosa was...
Square, dot, square,
Basically,
dot.
I'm like, what is the... Rosa's looking upside down to see because she's on the play structure to read the back for us. But to look down, she's like, oh... She'd say one, and she's like, or actually, it's probably this one. She's like, oh, it's the other way. It's upside down.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it right.
Yeah, so... But we ended up figuring all 3 of them out. One was the Hyper Viper. What do you call, like a... really fast snake or something? Yeah. These were for children. Clearly, we're grown adults, but it was exciting, and
you learned Braille.
These all look like the A in Braille, so that's cool.
Maybe it's AA.
Maybe it is.
Yeah. So on your notes, let's look at your notes.
Sorry.
What else do we got?
Let's run back to that.
Yeah.
Rosa's got a new whip. She's hustling and bustling. She tells me that I've made her stupid with the driving now because of this car.
That happened very
fast. That's
fast.
what she said. I ruined her.
That is very fast.
This was like 2 days ago she told me this too.
That is quick.
Yeah. I mean, she's just like, she's all now.
Has she present these other cars?
Basically, she didn't. She's all, I got in your truck to move it the other day and I couldn't see shit because the lights suck.
I have to take the fucking key out of my purse?
Yeah, at least now you'll never lose them.
Right?
I lost them before.
No, so you don't need to get them out to put them in the ignition. And that's
And
cool.
open the door.
And open the door. You just beep, beep. Yeah.
You expect me to turn my headlights on?
The wipers don't just come on automatic when it starts to sprinkle.
Yeah, what kind of vehicle is this?
That's it.
There it is. Done. Well, thanks for listening. And
but where else were we? I'm so sorry.
She got her new whip. She spoiled to all other cars.
Now she doesn't even want to drive any. She doesn't even want to look at the other cars in our front yard. She's just like,
if it has a key, I don't want to use it.
Yeah. And the other cars too. Also, they don't even have fobs, anyways. Yeah, it's all manual. Everything's manual.
Everything's manual. Roll down windows.
Well, we got AC in both the cars, and actually the windows are electric in both cars. But sometimes the Honda doesn't work, so it is what it is.
Hey, it's got new AC that's cool.
Yeah, I don't need the fucking windows now. So, anyways, that's probably the biggest excitement, I would say. The fucking company picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a...
It was wild, okay?
Say it.
So, the company party, the company picnic. We all knew there was going to be fucking traffic. We knew this was going to happen. We, of course, had the additional tickets, so Esther and mine and Rosa's goddaughter Grace came also. It was super exciting just because, I like having all the babies anyways. So... we went through quite the drive to get there, lots of traffic, and I had some beverages of my favorite liking here, which made me need to use the restroom in a panic state, because of course I didn't tell Rosa, because I was like, no, I can make it 45 more minutes.
In stop and go traffic.
That essentially was like over an hour. And guess what? I couldn't. So we had to stop. And of course, the exit that we stop at is not one that has a fucking gas station right there.
No.
Specifically a Chevron that would have a nice restroom use. But my wife made do with what we had. I started
going back about 26 episodes back about our bathrooms.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that was one that we brought up several times.
The chevrons, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, beautiful.
So you were able to find one eventually?
No.
We
did find a health clinic that had a parking lot that appeared on first drive-by. It appeared apparently to be vacant, which I was like, "There's definitely buses in there, I think, but whatever. maybe they're just parked." Right. And we pull in there, and I was like, "There's definitely buses in here." And she was like, "Fuck, I thought they were, standstill. I didn't know they were operational right now." She's like, I don't know, this is going to get bad. I'm fucking, going to lose I'm going to piss right there in the car. Like, it's about to happen. And she's just like, nope, hold on, we got this. It fucking goes towards the very back corner. I make it, and it was like Austin Powers, the cryogenically frozen scene, okay?
Right.
Like, when they're bringing him back, and he's just peeing forever. That was me. Not even lightly delicate, it was solid flow, powerful, like the Niagara Falls. Just in case anybody wanted real good detail on that.
Thanks for sharing that.
And then, I'm already going, and then I hear Esther's in a second car. We decided we were going to drive all together, and then it was like, oh, well, I guess we're not now, blah, blah, blah. Of course, with babies, you have to be ready to just fucking drop everything and go, Mm-hmm. So she wanted to be prepared. She drove her own car. She comes up and it gets out of the car and is like, "Thank God you guys stopped," and is running away. I'm like, "No, get away," because I'm a shy peer. But there was no holding this back now, anyways. So this whole while she's running by, I'm still peeing. Luckily, we always carry in all the vehicles paper towels and or TP, so we had things on hand.
Perfect.
Luckily.
And you had a bunch of babies. I'm sure you had all kinds of wipes and stuff.
Realistically,
you were covered.
We would have had everything covered. Then from there, we are like, oh, we're probably not going to make it in time for the food. We do our quick stop off and get some food just in case. I just wanted to be prepared.
Right.
I'm really bummed out that I was like, oh, the food's probably all gone, so I didn't even go look.
Yeah.
But
it was really good.
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it anymore even.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just disappointed in myself, really. As a fat, I should have known better. I should have at least checked it out. But I was distracted with the kids.
Yeah.
So, we stopped at Jack in the Box, get our food, and then, right after that...
Sounds like that's when the fun started.
By the way, we had Ezekiel and Lando in the car. This is in Rosa's new car.
Right.
And, next thing you know, Lando's just like, oh my God, Ezekiel's throwing up. And I look back just to see the end of what's happening. Or so I thought was the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. We have napkins, luckily. Yeah, we have napkins, luckily. So I'm like, seatbelt off, and I'm over the seat, basically. And then there's a whole bunch more that comes following. And mostly watery, but still very, very strong. Very strong smelling. And with my multiple beverages that I had, I had quite the sensitive stomach and smell. What is that? Reflex or what? I don't even know. But
sense reflex.
Then there was one more upchucking, if you will, and it was it was a lot going on. The poor baby. He looked exhausted. I mean, throwing up is not fun for anybody. I'm a grown adult, and I'm just like, all I want is my mom or Rosa. After that, I'm just like, somebody take care of me. I'm sick. And it's like, I'm a fucking grown-up. You know what I mean? So for a baby, that's just a whole different thing. Mm-hmm. Anyways, he gets sick. We have to pull off the road and just strip him down. Get him out of the car, strip him down, change him all up, and, wipe him all down. And luckily, some other guy, too, was, in the parking lot. And I'm assuming he owned that store or worked there or whatever. Because he went into the back entrance of a whatever the fuck parking lot we were in. It looked just like office buildings at first when we first got there, but...
It was a Mediterranean restaurant.
Was it? Oh, okay. See, I have no idea. It looked more like where people would do, have tax jobs or whatever, or multiple,
That's how most Mediterranean restaurants look.
Little business suites, as opposed to But anyways, he's just like, oh, you guys want water? You want this and that? But, so we get everything cleaned up, throw this kid back in the car. Luckily, we had extra clothes because originally PETA wasn't down with the swimming idea, but then she was.
Oh,
and
right.
she was like, all right, well, we're going to need extra clothes. Thank God. Otherwise,
he would have gone
he would have
swimming
just been
with
naked.
his clothes.
Yeah, he would have just been walking around naked because you can't put that back on. There was no reusing what he had already.
You could have washed it out in the stream.
Oh, we probably should have. Anyways, speaking of the stream, yes. So then shortly after that, we get there, and the kids like the stream. I mean, I don't know, that maybe that was partially my mistake, but or was it the best idea ever?
The babbling brook.
Yeah, the babbling brook
that went through the picnic area.
I mean, it was a nice little setup there.
Mm-hmm.
Kids love just fucking throwing rocks.
Yeah, everyone had a good time.
Yeah, I mean, they were loving it. I took my shoes off. It was cold.
Yeah,
it was definitely fucking cold. But you adjust, I mean, do what you got to do.
Right.
These babies were fucking crushing it, though. Mm-hmm. They were just like, yeah, no, whatever. I want to be in there.
Yeah.
Grace was just like pointing. She wanted me to take her up to the fucking like fountainy part, where it was like trickling down. She's like,
She wanted to do the rapids.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, you want to walk over there? That's difficult, and I have to keep my balance and yours. What the fuck? But it'll be cool. It'll be all right. And it was.
Yeah.
We ended up having a blast. It was great. In fact, even after the next moment of possibly concussing myself, I made the mistake of holding Grace on the swing, and she liked it, and then Ezekiel saw it, and then he wanted to do it too. So in trying to lift him up and stay seated on this, and with his aggressiveness, his excitement, we fell off the back of the swing. It was like a one fell swoop, like all in one motion, boom bam. It was nice, I mean,
so he bounced off of you, or?
Yeah, so we hit the back. I hit my head on the ground, and I was holding him under his armpits. And so when we fell, when I hit my head, I lost my strength. And so I let him come down, and basically his body covered my face, and his face did a little kiss on the sand. And he didn't like the sand.
No.
But he was all right with it. Oh, are you all right? And he kind of just looked at me and then rubbed his face and spit a bunch, like one of those to get all the sand out. That was a nice sound effect. I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Might try that again later.
You concussed him and
I
yourself.
concussed me. And he was fine.
It was.
He landed on the front of my face. I was just like, oh my God, I have no strength right now. There was a bystander right there. He's like, oh my God, are you all right? I felt like just like on Clueless, when she falls down the stairs. Like, she comes walking down and just slips all the way down, like, all 10 stairs.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, my God, are you all right? She's like, yeah, I feel, like, super dumb, and she's all, well, don't even worry about it. Nobody even saw you fall. And then right after that, a guy comes up. He's like, hey. He's like, are you all right? I saw you fall from way over there. Like, it's just like, fuck. Why, God? Why? The ironic twist in all of this, everybody, is that maybe 30 minutes prior to this situation, I saw a full-grown adult try to do a swing jump off. We all remember doing that, right?
Yeah.
Well, this grown-ass adult, practically broke her ankles in landing and did not land.
No.
It was like a roll fall. It was
a bad
It was
landing.
not parkour. It definitely was not a parkour
She
trick.
didn't stick the landing.
Definitely not. And it looked so rough. And where I was at in the creek, I was down, so my line of vision was right at the ground where she fell. And I was just like, oh my God, you guys. I shouted it. I was like, oh my God, you guys. A full-grown adult just fell off the fucking swings. Probably louder than I should have.
And you got your payback.
And then it came back around, yeah. Yep.
Everyone else see that girl bounce off the sand?
Oh my God. Did she just baptize that baby in sand?
First she was trying to drown him in the brook, and now he's out there in the sand.
No children were harmed in the making of this fun-filled event.
Right.
This fun-filled evening. Following that picnic evening after we made it home. The next day we had the float.
Yeah, the float day,
which was awesome. I drank a lot. I think that's what I was saying earlier. I think I may have given myself an allergic reaction. That's what I was trying to do with this evening's beverage choice. I was actually trying to test that theory. I'm not really sure though, because so far it's so good. Do I really?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Are you messing with me?
No, I'm not.
Fuck. I think so.
Explain.
So that night at the picnic, I had started breaking out in hives, and I couldn't imagine why. I was like, well, we were in the creek, we fell in the fucking sand, and even even the next day, I still had sand like in my shirt and like,
gross.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I didn't realize, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, how is this even possible? Like, where's all this fucking sand coming from? But it was in my hair too. So I was thinking maybe it was from the sand, like maybe it irritated my skin or something. But I just carried on with my business. I continued to drink thoroughly and heavily throughout the day. One chelada after another. And then I got fucking hives again while we were out at the river. And I was like, well, this could be from the water. I know you guys said you had that experience where like fucking everybody had like...
It wasn't me. I wasn't there.
Oh, well... Whoever the fuck. Everybody else that went to the river one time, like several years back, got these fucking bug bites or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. I wasn't there either, so I have no actual frame of reference in this story. But that started getting me scared. I was like, well, fuck, what kind of bugs are these? Like freaking out. And, yeah, so I chalked it up to the possibility of it being this because it was the only thing that was consistent. Everybody else was like, well, I don't know, you were in the river. I was like, well, nobody else fucking has these, But I know it seems weird because it's like I've been drinking them for a while and this hasn't been an issue. But you can get allergies overnight. You know what I mean? I can have had strawberries this morning and have some tonight for dinner, and now I'm allergic. Mm-hmm. It's not impossible, but it's just real upsetting because
you like them.
But I mean, I guess what's the worst thing about it is that I'm hivey and itchy.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm not dying, so that's cool.
You can either drink the Modelo's or not,
It's like that episode of Broad City. Mm-hmm. They go out for, like, fucking shellfish. It's like what is it? It's like a buffet or something. Or they paid for this dinner. It's like a crab feast or some shit. Or what is that? Crab fest?
Yeah.
What is that? Where they, where you buy tickets from the fucking football team and you come, and you get all the crab legs you want or whatever. Right. It was like that, but at a fancy fucking dinner restaurant or whatever, right?
Got it.
And so these two broads come in here and they fucking get the dinner platter or whatever. Oh, it was for the birthday and it was on one of their dads. The dad paid for the dinner or whatever. So the other one was just like, oh, I've been waiting for this night for so long, can't wait. Mm-hmm. The waiter comes over. He's like, any allergies you guys, are aware of that you need to disclose? And she goes, none that I'm going to tell you about or something, like none that you need to know. And they just go on and start ordering hella stuff. And, like the shots come in, they pan in and out on them. And you little by little start to notice like her fucking lip is swelling a little bit. And then her eye is starting to fucking, get all squinty because it's bulging up. Her face is fucking swelling all over. And before like the friend looks up and she's just like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? She goes, I maybe forgot. She's like slowly losing her throat. She's just like, I maybe forgot to mention that I'm allergic to shellfish or whatever. She's like, oh my God, what the fuck? She's like, well, I wasn't going to miss out on this. Like, she's like, if things get real serious, I've got an EpiPen in my purse.
There
like,
you go.
What the fuck? So this isn't that extreme, okay? Like, I don't need a fucking EpiPen.
Yeah.
But it is good to know that that's probably what's going on.
Well, I mean that, or, they're always talking about the bacteria in the river, so.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying is I had it before the river.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It just...
Well, maybe we switched back to just regular Modelo's.
And I didn't have any fucking river today. I didn't go to the river today. Like, what the fuck? Because realistically, I guess one could argue that at the picnic, that creek could have been arguably, river runoff. So we're looking at the possibility of the same factor.
Could be.
But
that was just your feet,
definitely didn't have any river today. Exactly. And the other day, it was just... Or that first day was just my feet. The second day, it really... I only, like, fully submerged, like, one time. What? Mm-hmm. That's when we stopped.
Yeah.
We like pulled off to the side of the rocks, but it was just like, nope. What made us not go up? Just that we were all too drunk. Oh, I mean, you weren't, but I know that every time I tried to walk up the little pathway there, it was all muddy and slick, so I kept falling. So that's why I gave up. I was like, well, I'm not going up. It'll be fine. I'll stay here.
Hey, you know
I
what?
wasn't going to fucking jump off a rock
I'll just
anyways.
keep an eye on the stuff.
Yeah.
No, we're supposed to float to the rock.
I know. Oh, my God.
That's okay. We got an
And I'm
EpiPen.
getting all stuffed up.
Yeah.
It's cool. We have this cool pen. We don't have an EpiPen, but we have this cool one. Just stab me with
Just
this.
stab you with that.
Right in the throat, and it'll open the passageway.
Yeah, we'll do one of the...
We'll do a tracheotomy.
There
right
it
here.
is, right?
All my years of fucking Grey's Anatomy finally paid off.
Stop breathing so loud.
That'd be cool. But
Well-
man, that would be cool to... I mean, that wouldn't. I'm sorry
Right?
for those of you, but... No. I was going to say, that'd be cool if I still was a cigarette smoker, and then you could do
Here we
like
go.
French inhaling, but like that's definitely not cool, first of all. And also, second of all, typically the cause...
You ripped it off?
Well, I didn't know until I had
Just-
scratched it aggressively. I scratched it aggressively, and then it like kind of ripped, and then it was just like hanging there, so I had to get it.
Disgust.
I
All right.
know,
Well, now
it's-
that you're losing your voice, what are you going to close us out with? Okay. Silence is golden.
Duct tape is
Well,
silver.
she's going to be visiting Grandma this weekend.
Yes.
So we're going to try and maybe get something, maybe a small little
I will
few-minute interview
I
of
will
some
try
sort
to get
or
some
something.
kind of snippet.
Anything.
Anything really. I
Maybe
mean,
a couple classic lines.
if I could. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is, though, something to keep in mind is that my grandma is very particular about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition to that statement, it is her birthday and weekend.
Right. Happy birthday.
So if she tells me no, I'm
When
not
is
going to
her
fight her
birthday?
on it. August 11th.
Oh, so she's after Janet before me.
Right
Oh.
smack dab in the middle. Yep, tomorrow's is Janet's, and then also my niece's.
Mm-hmm.
We got a busy couple of weeks coming up here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do like some early sessions or something just to stay ahead.
Get it knocked out. Yep.
Yeah, just because it's gonna be fucking chaotic between this weekend with Grandma's birthday, and also it's Daniel's and OJ's birthdays too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Daniel and OJ have the same birthday actually.
Okay.
They're on the 10th.
Oh,
And then Daniel's planning a river float.
again.
Yeah. So, well, he wasn't here on the. He
Oh,
didn't
he
go to the
wasn't.
last one.
He didn't attend. I got it.
Yeah, but he wants to go. He went a couple weeks ago, I guess. And
Awesome.
So that's his plan for his birthday. So I don't know if we're even decided yet on that or not. But there's that, and then Mia's birthday party is the following Saturday, which is also the same Saturday as our friend's birthday. Or our friend's kids. They're the twins. Stephanie. I know we've talked about them.
Yeah.
I don't know about on here on podcast, but their birthday celebrations that same damn day, so we fucking double booked and we had to.
No, not you guys.
Well, to be fair, this is all my sister's fault. Okay, she fucking waits till hell of late. I mean, to be fair, I feel real bad. Steph gave us this heads up. She was like, "Oh, probably August 17th." Like she told us in what the fuck?
3 months ago.
Yeah, she was like, "Probably then is when I'm gonna have the birthday for them," and I'm just like. Jesus. I was like, of course Ciara chooses that fucking day. And when did she choose it? Like
A week ago.
Like 10 days before the fucking date. I'm just like, okay. Well, I guess 10 days would be today. So she told me, but she told me a few days ago, and it's just like, fuck. Why would you do it? Why wouldn't you do it on this weekend?
Right.
Which logically makes sense as it's the weekend following her birthday. Well, the other side of the family is all, I guess, going to Disneyland.
Oh, so they have some.
They already have something going on. And it sucks because they, it was like, oh, we're probably not going to have a party. And then, of course, they have
Oh, by
a
the way,
party.
we're having a party.
Yeah. And my mom warned me. She was just like, I'll just keep in mind, they like to, how they like to just fucking do last minute parties, and it'll be at the same park that it always is.
There it is.
Yeah. Sure enough, there it was. So I was just like, fuck. But I miss them. I haven't seen them in a long time, and they are not local like our friend and the twins are. So, we're gonna
Figure it out.
we're gonna try to make everything happen. But my main thing is I want to see Nia and Nico. I haven't seen them in a while. We had Noe a couple weeks
Right.
back, but the babies are few and far between just because they're so young still. I mean, Nia's not, but
still
for Ciara to be carting all these fucking kids around all over town, that's craziness.
It is.
I mean, she does it. She's badass for it, but it's fucking wild.
Yeah, it is.
So, and impressive. There you go, Ciara.
Well, so we'll have plenty to talk about the next couple episodes with your world travels. If we can get something out of Grandma, that'd be lovely. If not, we'll always have something else to talk about, that's for sure.
I'll see what I can do. Like I said, I'll really push for that.
Perfect. And then while you're down there, you can harass the mom and sister that have 3-4 flakes on us now.
Yes, I will also see my mom on that visit. I don't think Ciara's going to be there because she typically works Saturdays. But yeah, if maybe that'll be even the easier persuasion is that we talk her into it with my mom's getting my back on it too.
There you go.
She'll be like, oh yeah, you should totally do it.
Totally.
Yeah, and we'll see how we can work that in.
Excellent.
All right, well, sweet.
All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for Rosa for showing up and not having to check any facts. And then, I guess you can figure out what the hell she's got growing on her skin, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to have to look into my allergic reaction that I maybe put onto myself, really.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah, self-inflicted allergies. But, we're going to roll with it.
It is what it is.
I'm going to ride it out.
Yeah.
I still got 2 more beers. No, I still got 1 more. So.
Well, if it gets worse, we know. We know definitely what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for listening.